It is going into a car like this, but for it to be the car it can be, they need the body to come up to the standard of everything it will ride on. To make that happen, Phil and the paint crew need to make tracks.
At this point, we have the body completely sanded. We have the door jambs, the firewall prepped for cutting in with the paint. It's been pretty smooth, a little reshaping here and there. Problem getting parts, things like that, but other than that, it's been pretty smooth, typical process.
Right now we're just doing final prep and stuff on the vehicle. We're actually getting it ready for final spot prime in a few areas. Most crucial thing on this build is quality, I mean, as any build, but fit and finish, stance of the car, reliability, I mean, on any build, that's the most important. My biggest concern right now is paint.
Gary's concern for paint is being addressed. The team takes the body to the booth. They're prepped for a big event, a stage that will deliver one of the most important elements of the car, the surface everyone sees when they view the ride.
Right now, the vehicle is being spot primed with edge primer. And what's that gonna do is any bare metal spots, there's gonna be a corrosion resistant primer on it. Next is gonna be a sealer. Probably with a black sealer, not exactly sure what color we're doing. We're shooting in 5 minutes, we don't know exactly what color scheme we're doing.
But before color, prep applications are sprayed onto the car. Primers and sealers supply a new surface, featuring protective layers that weren't so durable back in 1970.
All right, what we're about to shoot right now is PPG's Global Sealer. This is gonna be our last barrier for any minor imperfections. It'll fill those in and give us a nice level surface for our paint.
The paint will arrive with a buzz in the air. Room around campus has something to do with the color orange. But whatever the color, those who know already know this school delivers. Washtenaw graduates cool-looking cars.
We're at Washtenaw, we're known for our paint schemes. We're known for really far out there stuff. We're not into the heavy airbrush graphic stuff like that. We're in for real wild yet subtle colors.
We finally decided to go with an orange, which I think looks excellent. But it's not your old school orange where it's just a flat orange. It's got a metallic in it, and it just sets off once it's in the sun. Measuring everything is definitely going to get you on point. You need numbers for reference points, but as far as getting things straight, I'm using my eye. I can compare with the sides using my peripheral.
Now for some fun.
All right, now Marco and Phil, we've got the base color laid down, we've got the stripes laid out. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our existing color that we have already mixed up, we're gonna add a little bit of red to it to kind of darken it down. We're gonna have the effect on there, it's called ghosting, or a shadowing effect. So now we're just gonna pour some ready to spray color into the cup here. Probably not much, probably 1 to 2% of this red in here, just to darken up to give it a little different cast. Mix that up. It's kind of hard to see here, but once you put 2 coats of this color down, it's really gonna pop out.
Looks very nice. Not too dark. It's a little bit darker than the orange. I think it'll stand out just nice.
It's gonna look awesome. You can already see the metallic popping out of the pearl. Once we put the pearl on the rest of it, it's really gonna stand out.
It's come out very well. It took us about an hour to pinstripe everything up and about 10 seconds to take everything off. But I think we're really happy with it.
More frosting on the cake.
This is Starfire, it's on PPG's Vibrance line. And basically what it is, it's a triangular pearl that they've created, and it flips about 4 or 5 different colors. You see the greens, a little bit of blues, some purples, some golds in it. So it's a really nice color, and you can put it over many different colors. And it's about $500 a pint, so it's not the cheapest product in the world, but it's very versatile. The triangular pearls all depend on how they lay. one might lay in a certain direction. You see like a green cast, and the other one right next to it's laying just a little bit more of an angle, and you see a redder cast or a bluer cast. So when it goes over top of the car, I mean, light angle and position angle is going to show a lot different colors in it.
New school finishes, just like the ghost stripes on the hood. Graphics that still need the okay from the GM brass before they're keepers, or done away with and turned into real ghosts. The car is scheduled to go to SEMA, and its builders are determined to make it happen. It's a crew from a gearheaded school with a ride from an automotive giant. Thanks to GM and 8 top students from Washtenaw Community College, a 1970 Chevelle has received the paint job of its life.
Okay, need 4 guys on this hood. Ready? That's actually going to go in the front, so just set it down in the front.
Once that pearl of a shine is put down, it will be the union of the car body and the chassis, now sporting GM's 572 engine. It's a motor that will hum under one cool custom hood featuring new school ghost stripes. For now, we'll soon see if the stripes are here to stay.
Ooh, those are bad. How much aluminum do you suppose we sacrificed to get these babies turned out? Well, I just hope they fit. I'm looking at these tires and those wheel wells, and I hope it fits. Who did the measuring on this thing? Let's mount them up and see what we're going to do, okay?
If those wheels won't fit, they'll make them fit. Meanwhile, it's all about the sound system in another part of the shop.
Cool thing, man, this is all just self-contained, the radio, the GPS, all one unit.
Yep, the screen will flip down itself, it'll slide forward, and you'll have your CD slot and your navigation slot. Pretty cool piece.
Gear like this signifies progress.
Right now we're just doing some finishing touches to the chassis. Today we're really gonna, get that 99% done. There'll always be a couple little issues with it, but we're gonna mate the body back on it. We really, as of right now, are about 2 weeks out from our completion date, but there's about 6 weeks worth left.
The team is running out of time, but maybe that's the way car people like to operate.
I think it's a shame to cover up these brakes, man. These things are bad. Now we got the SSBC brakes, 11-inch rotors in the rear, 13s in the front. We got a 1-piston caliper back here, 3-piston in the front for the stopping power. With 620 horse to the 572, you need to stop. That's all go. You're gonna want to stop.
They've decided to go with 18s in the front and 19s in the rear.
Right now we have the chassis pretty much done to accept the body, which is a key point. We still have to do some final tightening and stuff once the body has its full weight on the chassis. But everything's looking really well. We're real happy with the quality of everything, the parts that we've used, and now pretty much the only thing we have to do is manhandle this big, heavy 70 lead sled onto this chassis, and after that, it's going to move pretty fast.
Fast is not the way to join these elements. Now they need to go slow.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put 4 guys on each side. We're gonna have Lance pull the jack stands for us. And basically all we're gonna do is we're gonna walk the body back all the way like this. And we're just gonna come forward and we're gonna backload it. All right, the swingmans, watch out for the corner of the frame rack. It's gonna be heavy, so tighten up your belt. You guys ready? 1, 2, up. Slow roll.
Hold up, hold up. There you go.
Start swinging.
Take your time.
Lift it up. I can't get past the tire.
Only one shot at this. All right, take your time.
It's gotta come our way, so.
It's gotta come your way?
Yeah.
Slowly down.
As far as 4.5 side to side.
Dude, I can't see anything.